Yo guys, what is up? Max in our first Descendant video, and today we've got a quick breakdown on how to use the new filters because they've now changed them and they work kind of completely differently than they used to, and they're very useful now where they weren't useful before, but the way that they function is quite different than they used to function. And one of the most asked questions or things that I'm seeing right now while I'm streaming is, hey, the filters are bugged or they're broken or they're not working, where you just have to think about them a little bit differently. So I'm gonna break down everything you guys need to know. Hope you enjoy the video. Let's get right into it. So super basics, if you want to get into this filter, if you click on your reactors, your components, or your weapons, you will see the bulk exclude junk filter down at the bottom. You can click this to enter into this tab, and then you can go through the different tabs to go to your weapon filter, reactor filter, and external components filter. When you boot up the game for the first time, all of this will be reset. So we're going to go through exactly how you should set them, but also I kind of want to explain it so that you can kind of make your own custom filters and how to use these things. So the very first thing to understand that's different is you're now picking what you want to keep. Before, you were kind of picking what you wanted to get rid of. Now you're picking what you want to keep. And if you think about it that way, it gets a little bit easier. So we're going to start with reactors and just kind of go over them. Your reactor tier, you're going to want to set to ultimate or higher. Reactor level, you want 100. Enhanced reactors, you want to exclude, so you don't delete anything that you've invested into. Your option filter settings, you're going to go to use. Exclude all designated options from dismantling. Use, that means that you're going to be keeping the things that you are setting. The number of matching options to exclude. If you're looking for something hyper specific, you're going to want to use 2. If you're looking for general things, use 1. I'd recommend trying to use 2. It's going to make your life a lot easier. And then set this at the top here to dismantle. So now we are going to be dismantling everything. So if I have a bunch of reactors, let's remove this tab. I've got this row here. If I click this, everything that is not favorited is going to get deleted. So if you're just looking to delete everything, this is what you're going to want to do. Now that we've kind of set up the foundation, now we can set up things that we're looking for. So obviously for different characters, you'd look for different things. But now let's say for this example, let's do Haley. Let's say that we want a damage to Colossus damage to Colossus crit damage reactor. So if we're not being picky, we'd say we're looking for skill crit damage, normal or higher. This means that if a reactor rolls blue crit damage or higher, you're not going to dismantle it anymore. It won't get marked by your filter. And then we're going to come down and go damage to Colossus. We can set this to normal or higher. And with the exclude 2 option, that means that if a reactor rolls with blue damage to Colossus, it'll get deleted, but it'll get kept. It won't get junked if it rolls damage to Colossus and skill crit damage of any kind. If you wanted to be more specific, let's say you're already got a really good one, you could go for only purple crit damage and only purple Colossus, and now it wouldn't dismantle anything that rolls 2 of those at purple tier or higher. And you can just add whatever options that you want to it. If you're looking, let's say for Haley, let's look for some chill skill boost. That's pretty nice. She's also singular, so we can also maybe throw in some singular. And now, let's say we've got this set up. Now everything that will get dismantled, besides basically god tier Haley reactors with purple crit, chill boost, singular, or damage to Colossus, everything else will get dismantled. So basically, if you want to keep a role or you want to looking for a specific thing, go to 2 and then pick the 2 things that you want to keep, and you'll only keep reactors with those 2 roles, and you'll delete everything. I am currently working on a massive spreadsheet that will have your ideal roles for every single character for all of their situations. So it'll be a spreadsheet for mobbing god roles and bossing god roles on Haley. So I plan to get that out soon. I don't have that out yet, but keep an eye out for that. And then we get to talk about weapons and external components. So for your external components, it works the same way. You're going to want to go to ultimate or higher, 100. External components with set effects include junk. For me personally, I've gotten lots of things with set. So just finding a new thing with a set bonus is not something that I'd want to keep necessarily. I'm only going to want to keep God rolls. We're going to go to exclude all designated options from dismantling. That is used. It's basically set up the exact same way on reactors and externals. You could just change it. The only thing is in enhanced reactors, we're excluding junk. External components, we're going to include junk with set effects. And then you're going to want to set everything to dismantle. Now, for your God tier components, you're going to want to originally set everything to dismantle and then look for things that are rolled really well. So, for example, our God tier top piece is going to be... whoopsies. Our God tier top piece is going to be max HP. Let's set that to purple or higher. And then we're going to want MP recovery out of combat. And then we can set that to purple or higher. For our second tier piece, we're going to want MP recovery in combat. We can set that to rare and higher. And then we're going to want max MP, which is right here. We can set that to purple and higher. Our next piece, we're probably going to want max HP defense. So we already have max HP set. We can roll defense for our next thing, put defense there. And then lastly, the bottom part doesn't really matter what you roll on it. So I probably wouldn't go for any other options. But now we can set that. And now anything that is a God roll is going to get kept. Anything that is not a God roll will get dismantled. And that is how I would set up my components. For your weapon filters, you're going to want to set your weapon tier to ultimate or higher. This is excluding, once again, remember. So we're going to be excluding ultimate tiers or higher from getting dismantled. And you want to set your weapon level to level 1. And then weapons with enhanced unique abilities go to exclude junk. You don't want to junk things that are enhanced. But the reason you want it to weapon level 1, real quick, if we set it to level 100, I've got a divine punishment right here that doesn't have an enhanced thing. And we've got a level 1 Sigvori's proof. If I am setting it to 100, you'll note that my level 100 is not going to get tagged for dismantle, but my level 1 will, which is obviously bad. You do not want to delete your level 100 weapons if you just crafted them. If you set this to level 1 now, so let's do that. Let's make sure that things are getting deleted. So I don't need this Age of Innovation. So now if I go to dismantle, my Age of Innovation, which is purple, which is level 100, is going to get set as trash, but my Sigvori's proof that's level 1 will not get set to trash. And this is how you can avoid dismantling avoid dismantling ultimates altogether. Guys, that's going to do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Just a little short one on the filter settings, and I will catch y'all. Guys, that's going to do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Once again, this filter is very neat, and it is very helpful, but you have to think about it differently than we've been looking at filters, because it is now trying to filter in things that you want to keep rather than things that you want to dismantle, which changes how you set it up a little bit. So hopefully you guys found this video informative, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care. Peace.